All right, all right, all right. Welcome back. Welcome back. So let me see here. Everything looks good. What have I told you that the real reason that you're not traveling more has nothing to do with your job or your bank account? You see, welcome to day one. It is going to be my day one of a 5-day life series, How to Fund Your Travels with an Online Business. Okay. Now, um, if I see you, if I see people in the chat, people jump on, please say hello and tell me where you're coming from or where you're from, because this is YouTube has the reach around the world, and this is kind of what we're going to be talking about. So if you see me looking down, it's I'm checking the chat as well. So once again, let me ask you something. If have you ever said, I wish I could travel more, but, and then you fill in the blanks with like, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, um, and my job won't let me go anywhere, right? Well, you're not alone, because today we're going to talk about what most people are missing when it comes to creating a life of freedom and adventure. And here's the truth: most people don't need a raise or win the lottery to travel more. What they really need is leverage and a way to make money without trading all their time for it, trading time for money. Now, I'm traveling um, this next 7 days. And this is why I wanted to cover this topic, because I love to travel. Now, I'm not going to get into deep right now into um, how I'm getting to travel and see the country, not the world right now, but to see the country. Because I'm heading to New Jersey, and I'm in Ohio. I'm in Youngstown, Ohio, and just stop over here overnight. 'Cause I'm coming from Chicago, so it was an 8 hour drive here to Youngstown. So stopped over here and basically just to get some rest, sleep over. And I'm leaving at, right now it's 8:04 Eastern time. And I usually go live at 9 o'clock Central time, but what's going on right now is I'm uh, because I'm traveling. I don't have because I'm traveling for work. Okay, I'll get more in detail on that tomorrow. But I'm traveling for work, so I am on a schedule. Okay, but I get to travel, and I call them paid vacations, which is not bad. And like I said, I'll get more into it later today. Not later today, but later tomorrow. Okay, it's still early for me. I'm from Chicago. I run on Central Time, so it's funny because I woke up today at 5:30 on Eastern Time, and then I realized, I'm like, oh man, it's 4:30 Central Time. But I got enough of sleep. I feel great. I just went downstairs. I'm in my hotel room right now. I'm downstairs to get some breakfast and stuff. So uh, tomorrow I'll discuss more about why I'm traveling, and it's a gig. It's not a job. I don't punch a clock, even though we have a schedule, but I still get to travel, and I get to work on my business while I'm traveling. And the point I'm trying to make is that with an online business, I could eventually, travel on my own time and go to places where I want to go versus going to where I'm being sent when I'm doing this gig. Okay. But it's still awesome because I get to do this, work on my business while I'm traveling and getting paid for traveling. So Going back to what I was saying, most people don't need a raise or win the lottery. What they really need is leverage, as I mentioned, and a way to make money without trading time for it is exactly what owning an automated business can do for you. Okay. And this is not about becoming an influencer or selling your stuff, living out of a backpack, unless that's your dream, right? This is about setting up a real flexible income producing system. I got some potatoes in my mouth for my breakfast. I had what did I have? A skillet, all American skillet. It was really good, actually. So, anyway, that's what uh, yeah, it's about setting up a real flexible income producing system so that you could finally say yes to the trips, the getaways, the let's just go for it, let's just go, without worrying about how you're going to pay for it. So, and the best part is you don't need to be techie, and you don't need any experience. That's what's great about the system is what I'm going to be covering for the next 7 days. I'm going to reach out to somebody who's actually doing this, and she's very successful in it. And I'm going to get an interview with her. And I'll be looking forward to that. You guys should be looking forward to that as well. So, once again, yeah, you don't need to be techie. You don't need any experience. You just need the right blueprint. Like a blueprint is when a builder builds his house, you need a blueprint to follow so that they know exactly what the steps to take to get the outcome of building the house that the client wants, or if they're building the house for themselves. Anyway, so if traveling is something that's calling you, or you've always wanted to travel, but you just, you know, it's going back to what everybody always, that's the issue, that people that want to travel, they have the same issue. Most people, they're on Facebook and they're seeing they're seeing their friends, their associates, maybe work associates. Excuse me. This thing's stuck in my mouth. Anyway, so they're seeing their friends, they're seeing their family, they're seeing maybe their co-workers, associates, on the beaches of the world, and they're wondering, man, where do they get the money? What are they doing? Well, maybe you can't judge them just based on Facebook, because some people like to have this fun vacation fund, so they got to work and put some money aside for that fun. But how, what if you you don't have to do that? What if what if there's a way where you could just earn money like with the snap of your fingers? And that is possible. There's a lot of people that are doing it. So that's what we're going to talk about the entire week. So if traveling is something you've always wanted to do, and but you always told yourself the same story: I don't have the money, I don't have the time, my job only lets me have 2 weeks vacation per year, and that's it. And then you take your 2 weeks, and then you got to wait another year. What if that wasn't, what if that wasn't the case? What if you could just go and travel at any time you want, and you go anywhere you want, and you don't have to worry about punching a clock and waiting for that 2 weeks of vacation that you deserve? And you could do that with an online business, with a proven system. And once again, this is exactly what we're going to talk about this whole week. And make sure to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. I don't know where it's at, on what side. Hit the notification bell, so that way you know when I'm going on, when I'm going live, because once again, my schedule is all goofy. So I'm thinking most of the time this week I'm going to be going live at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central. But who knows, that could change. Because with this, the gig that I'm doing, there's always changes in plans. But I will let you know if there are changes. And then I could also, I might go live like when I'm driving. towards New Jersey. If I think of something I want to talk about, I'll do that as well. So come back tomorrow for day 2. And you don't want to miss the series if traveling is your thing. So on day 2, I'm going to walk you through the exact system that I use to earn in just 2 hours a day. Okay. So drop a comment below. If money wasn't an issue, where would you go? Like today, where would you go? Drop me a comment. Tell me, where would you want to go if money, time, none of that was an issue. Okay. Where would you go first? Let's say you did win the lottery today. Where would you go? Like today, right now, you'd go online and you'd book that trip. Where would it be? Okay. So let's dream big. Then let's make it real. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on day 2.